Do I do a fingerprint
Yeah,
thing?
I can't.
Yeah, yep, yeah. You can just here, hold on. You can just go ahead and let me just if you just want to reach out forward, I'll just stick the clipboard right on your. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, you're all set then. All right, if you want to follow me into the surgical suite, I think, or if you want to bring him in, or I can carry you in. It's up to you. If you want to,
Either way.
Oh
you
my
can
god.
carry him in. Get your last little, cuddly woos in for a sec.
Cuddly
Right.
woos. Cuddly woos.
Cuddly woos.
All right, you bring him on in here. There we go.
Hey,
Get
look
up.
at
Yeah, you can get up on
table
that
is to your
table.
right.
Yeah. And if y'all want, you can wait in here, or you can go next door into the into that room. You can see everything through here. It's a little more comfortable. It's up to you.
Jared, last time you was in here, you passed out, man.
It's gonna, yeah. I mean, it's gonna get a little bloody. I'm not gonna lie,
I'll close
but
my eyes.
all right.
He said I'll close
Put the
my
shield
eyes.
on here. Okay, there we go.
Hi, Xavier.
All right,
Hi.
Hi, guys.
we're gonna go ahead and
How's
hook
everybody
you
doing?
up first to these life support monitors and make sure that everything's
Word.
properly monitored. Everything's staying in line here.
If I don't do it now,
All
I'll
right,
never do
let's
it.
see here. Okay, that looks good.
I'm on my way to the
All
hospital
right,
right now.
I'm gonna anesthetize you.
I'll be right there too.
Okay.
I'll be there after I've waited for this. I don't know
Alrighty.
how long. How long does it take to break
Alright.
shit down?
You count backwards from 10 for me, if you would, please.
10,
Like 3 minutes
9,
for one.
8, 7, 6,
I didn't know that.
5,
There we go. He's going out.
4.
There he is. It took hold. All right. Okay. All right. He's out. Let us begin. Okay. All righty. Uh-huh. Go ahead and see that there. I got it right there. Mhm. Okay.
Where you guys at?
I'll have to hire me a nurse.
There's a room beside it that you can see inside.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right. Here we go. Making the first initial drill hole into so we can insert the laparoscopic tube. All right. I'm going to just peel that back there. Whoo. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. That's strange. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I get some fuel and I'll be there.
Okay. There we go. Yep. Pretty routine there. Okay, now we're piercing the back end of the ocular nerve. Sorry if you all hear me talking. I'm recording this for a medical journal. That's just documenting all this stuff here. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. All right. I see if I've exposed the ocular nerve, quadrant 3-8. I can see where it has detached from degenerative disease. Okay, we're going to get the nano mesh out. And we're going to go into microscopic mode here. All right. Okay.
Cheetah, Jared, you forgot your sanitary gowns.
All right. Wow. Look at that. Look at that picture, man. That is your
Oh,
optic
gonna be
nerve
there
right
waiting for
there.
the store. Shit.
And all that stuff around there is the muscle that controls that optic, that controls the movement of your eye, man, of his eye right there. And that's what's detaching. It's detaching from and the nerve's not doing what it's supposed to do because it's not completely attached there. This nano mesh will
I'm on
fill
my way.
that gap. Okay, here we go. Okay. This stuff is amazing. Really, it is amazing. Yeah. All right. Okie dokie. All right. That looks good right there. Okay, now. Okay. Okay, next we're going to put in a stent. This is going to help with any kind of drainage that results from this surgery or any irritants that might get in there later. As the little bit of scar tissue from the laparoscopic tube is gonna grow over his tear duct there, so he's gonna need this little. It's basically like an artificial tear duct. You won't know it's there. It's like a tiny fiber, like just like the size of a duct actually. All right, let's see here. Put that in there. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. All righty. Okay. Well, that's in. Now the next step is we're going to cauterize that. No, you know what? I'm not going to cauterize that. I'm going to go ahead and use some of this here compound, silicone compound here to close the wound. This will make it so there's no scar. Okay, all right. Okay, and I'll just apply that there. I have to, hold on a second. I have to use a UV light to cure that. So 3 by 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's cured. I'm going to make sure it's okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and touch this with the end of this scalpel to make sure it's cured. Yep. Yeah. Wow. All right. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to move that bandage back over to the eye that we just operated on. Okay. Ooh. This is the delicate part here. Now, okay, next we're going to go ahead and we're going to clean and sanitize this whole surgical site. Okay, get that all getting real good. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Oh man, that's not easy. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead. There we go. Okay. All right, time 13:59. Surgery complete on one Jacobs, Morgan, ocular degeneration and nerve reattachment. Submitted for West Coast Journal of Medicine. One surgeon involved, Timothy Fatback, 157, with assists from Nurse Smith and Nurse Jones. Okay, all right. And recording. All right, bud. I'm gonna bring him up out of sedation. He's gonna be real groggy. We're gonna want to take him over to one of the private rooms so he can rest for a little bit. That's all right with y'all. I can carry him over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Surgery went really well. We got that nano mesh in there, reattached the retinal nerve. I actually was able to clean up some of the scar tissue that was already built up in there from the hematoma. So we were able to increase the viability of the eye. So it should heal even faster now that I was able to do that. I wasn't expecting to be able to do that when I was in there. I thought I was just going to be able to reattach that nerve, but as it turns out, fortunately enough, some of that muscle fiber was just easily fixable with that nano mesh as well. So, um, I think that that's a real positive to come out of this whole thing.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, it's better than expected, honestly. And like I said, there's been a zero failure rate for this surgery that's been reported in any of the medical journals. Just that one person that was allergic to anesthesia that I told you about, which I know for a fact he's not. I've had him under a couple times before. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I think that also right now it's going to be a healing game. Like I said, when he comes to, he's not going to be able to see out of that eye for a while. He's going to have to keep it patched. But as soon as it's not causing him any pain to take the bandage off, I want him to switch the bandage to the other eye. So the eye that we perform surgery on gets like stronger as quickly as possible. That's going to be the key to regaining the use of his eye fully. It's going to be the quicker the better. It might be uncomfortable for a while. The lights will be real bright to him and stuff like that, and it might give him headaches and stuff. But it's going to be worth it for real. He'll be able to have use of both his eyes without any kind of without doing any kind of major replacements, anything, or putting any kind of implants in there. That nano mesh is just pretty much like human tissue.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, we got him hooked up to the IV now. He's got fluids and antibiotics going in him. He's got some pain medication. His vitals are stable. His blood pressure's great. I don't know what he does for exercise, but shit, man, I got to start following his regimen. He's got perfect systolic and diastolic. So it was really by the book. That's what made me so happy about it. It was by the book, and then being able to repair some of that muscle fiber, like I said, was just a bonus. So.
Hell yeah.
So y'all are welcome to stay in here as long as you want. I'm gonna go get changed. But this
He
door
goes,
is
"Hey,
locked,
Fatback, yo."
I'll be right outside if whenever y'all want to boogie on out of here. He should be out of the sedation soon, as long as he doesn't drive or operate heavy machinery for a couple hours. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
So yep, I'll
So
just be out.
when he wakes up, he needs to put the patch on the surgery eye.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna cover that. I didn't cover it right out the gate because the more exposed to the air and the light, even when it's closed like that, when it's exposed to the light getting through the eyelid, it's gonna help strengthen it up a bit. But as soon when he comes to, he's not even gonna be able to open it. He's probably gonna like try to cover it with his hand right away. So we'll just put the patch as soon as he wakes up. Put the patch on the other eye, and he'll be and that way but like I said, as soon as he's able to, hopefully by like tomorrow morning or something, he started like exposing it to light a little bit more and more and more, as much as he can take of it,
I mean,
but kind of push the
you're not
boundary,
wrong.
push the threshold a little bit. All right, I'll be
Sounds
right outside.
good.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
just gonna
you,
go get you.
Fatback.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
Of
Thank you,
course,
Fatback.
yeah, absolutely.